All right, everybody, welcome to another What's on Dave's Shelf video. And in this video, we are going to take a look at the complete Thunder Rift series, which was pretty much the final last-ditch effort to try to revitalize the Dungeons & Dragons edition. And this is all, early 1990s content. And what I liked about Thunder Rift was Thunder Rift was a small area, right? I mean, and there's here's a Gazetteer Thunder Rift. It's not opened up. I mean, and most of these are still in the cryovac, and I never open them up. So I don't think most of them, but several of them are. But Thunder Rift is one of them. But the Thunder Rift is the Gazetteer, and it has a fold-out map and everything else. And it's a small area. It's like the Veil from the 1999 box set. It's like the 4th edition, default setting of the Nenter Veil. It's a really small area, and all of these adventures, as you can see on the top shelf up there, the 3 board games, the Dragon's Den, the Haunted Tower, and the Goblin's Lair, those are all part of Thunder Rift as well. And in each one of those board games, there are 3 adventures. So there's like a total of 17 adventures for Thunder Rift, which is actually, well, not 17, but around 15, because there's a couple of accessories that I have here. But Thunder Rift was very nicely put together. I really liked reading about Thunder Rift. There was a lot of lore for that area. And I actually have all of this content loaded, not the board games, not the 9 adventures from the board games, but all of this content I have loaded into Fantasy Grounds already. And we're definitely going to be going through Thunder Rift at some point. But it is, like I said, it's an amazing product line. I mean, it really is, especially for the time. Now, there's beautiful, colorful, fold-out 3D maps in each one of these adventures. There's more of the stand-ups that come with every single module. And in fact, there's a whole book of nothing but stand-ups, which is awesome. And I really liked all of the story as well for all of these modules, which was really good. And like I said, Thunder Rift is one small map, and everything is on the map, and everything you can find its location. So let's go ahead and talk about Thunder Rift and show these products. Now, I believe these are everything. I think so. And like I said, I'm going to do another video for the board games, but those board game adventures do go with the Thunder Rift setting. So here's DMR1, which is the Challenger series or Rules Cyclopedia Dungeon Master's Guide. Now, I read that this is a super rare Dungeon Master screen, and I remember buying it, but I can't remember where I got it from. I think I got it from a game store because I saw a Challenger series and I'm like, well, I know that's basic D&D, but I don't know where I got it from. But I think it was a game store. But I think I paid it was like $10 or something like that. $8.95. So this is pretty rare from what I'm told. So the back of the screen is, there we go. And my son and I, we used to use this 4-panel screen. And look at this. There's a bunch of information on here. There's not 3 panels of conditions and art. And I remember my son and I, we would use note cards for initiative and stuff. So we would hang the note cards up there. That was pretty cool. So it has all the rules and stuff on here, which is pretty nice. And then it has an adventure. Even though this isn't part of the Thunder Rift series and it doesn't have all the other, the design look and stuff. This has got to be part of Thunder Rift because the adventure that comes with this, which is a 32-page adventure, is called Escape from Thunder Rift. And this has, everything, all your monsters, your encounters, everything in here. Even parts of the Thunder Rift map are in here, which is pretty cool. There's wandering monster tables and everything else. Here's your map to escape. And in fact, it's pretty cool because you wake up and you're a prisoner basically, and you got to, exactly as the adventure says, escape from Thunder Rift and get back to the Grand Duchy of Keramikos. So there's some kind of portal or rift where you can escape Thunder Rift. So this new Dungeon Master screen puts the most important combat and counter tables at your fingertips. I like this. This is a great Dungeon Master's screen. It's not very sturdy. I mean, it's like a thin card stock, and it could bend pretty easily. So I would be careful with it if you got if you got one. But I'm glad I got it, and I'm glad I still have the cover for it because I was told it was actually pretty rare. So, the Escape from Thunder Rift adventure leads the heroes into a dark dungeon where they may discover a gate between the Valley of Thunder Rift and the world of Mystara. Escape from Thunder Rift is designed to take both players and their dungeon master from the introductory D&D game rules to the more challenging D&D rules cyclopedia. That's why it's a Challenger series. Fun for experienced and novice players alike, this adventure takes 4 to 6 heroes from 5th to higher levels of play. And there you go. The Dungeon Master screen. So here's character and monster assortment for Thunder Rift. I love this. When I saw this, I was like, okay, what is this? I was like, okay, this is not an adventure. So what this has is it has over 120 of the stand-up. Look at that. It's a sheet of 4. I don't want to fold this out, to be honest. But look at that. This is 8 sheets. So you fold it out, and then look at that. It's got another fold where it has 4 more sheets. So there's a total of 8 panels of these stand-ups, which is pretty cool. I never broke them apart or anything like that, but it has every sort of monster that you need. And this was an $8.95 price point, and it is from 1992. So this is, post Rules Cyclopedia. So this is 120 3D stand-ups. Now here's the Thunder Rift. I consider this a, gazetteerish type of product, and this is still sealed, so I'm not going to open it up. But yeah, look what I paid for it at the game store. I paid $7 for it. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Unbelievable. $7. So this Thunder Rift supplement offers the novice dungeon master a rich environment in which to begin a campaign. He or she can run the companion modules designed for use with the successory, or can create entirely original adventure ideas right from the text, and lots of space for intervening DMs to do their own thing. So this has all kinds of adventure hooks. This has all of the area, and this should have a map. Yeah, there it is right there. Comes with a large, colorful map sheet of Thunder Rift. So you can also get all these Thunder Rift modules. You can get these on RPG Now, and I believe they're $3.99 or $4.99 for each module. And all of the maps are digital, which are beautiful. And I bought all these, and that's how I was able to put everything into Fantasy Grounds. They're beautiful PDFs. So here's an introductory module for 1st to 2nd level characters, and this is the Knight of Newts. And this is opened up. I actually opened a couple of these up. And I mean, oh no, I just heard that crack. So each adventure comes with a sheet of stand-ups, as you can see. And then here's, I believe the adventures are 16-page booklets. I believe they're 16-page. Yeah, they're 16-page. And this has all of the adventure, basically. It's like a dungeon crawl with a little bit of exploration. And then, here's new items and new magical items. A new monster called the Newt, which kind of looks like a lizard man. But these are beautiful products. And this is like the best thing. Check this out. This is the map that comes with the Knight of Newts. And I mean, guys, this is absolutely beautiful. This is like a 3D map. And it's beautiful. I mean, this is the Knight of Newts. I mean, this is amazing. And all of the maps in Thunder Rift are all 3D like this. So it actually adds a lot to your game, to be honest. I mean, you get everything. I mean, you get a beautiful full-color 1-inch grid map. You get the 16-page adventure. Here's your, in the cover, here's the DM's version of it with all the locations. But you got to be super careful with this right here. You got to be careful with these NPC stand-ups. So, because they'll break apart like they did with my Dimerack Dread. So you got to be super careful with those sheets. Here's another adventure. This is Sword and Shield. This is an entry-level module for character levels 1 to 3. And this is still sealed in the plastic. So I'm going to read the Knight of Newts for you first, the adventure. Centuries ago, deep in the Black Swamp, Castle Crawl was a well-respected keep. Its warriors defended the folk of Thunder Rift from the marauding bands of ogres and goblins who swarmed to attack from the Horned Hills. And the Horned Hills is on the map. So everything that it talks about, like I said, is talked about in the Gazetteer. And I love that about this setting. And then one day the keep and all of its warriors vanished, never to be seen again. Now, all these years later, historians are still trying to find the answers to the disappearance of Castle Crawl, answers which may be hidden in Crawl's ruins. The heroes are asked to investigate and to try and solve the mystery. Be warned, not every mystery wishes to be solved. And what I like, this is great for beginning DMs and also players. It has a lot of tips as well for DMs. So here's the second adventure, Sword and Shield. This has a beautiful color map, fold-out map. This also has a sheet of stand-ups as well. And the Sword and Shield is all about the Black Knight. And the Black Knight is a mighty warrior. Even though he acts a lot like a bandit, they say he keeps his word. The Black Knight usually raids local towns, but now he is sending out invitations. He offers a tournament, a contest of honor to all comers. But why would the Black Knight hold a contest? Maybe something more is going on. There is only one way to find out. So this is a cool module, and I've already read this because I bought the PDF and the digital maps from DriveThru. Now, this has all kinds of new mechanics for like jousting games and archery games and stuff like that, and rewards and titles that you can get. So that's a cool thing about this module. And then it has, the Black Knight's castle. It also has that beautiful map as well. Well, it has one map. It has it has like a jousting, like there's tents outside on the map, and then there's like a jousting strip that you put your tokens on and joust and do the jousting mechanics. And then there's his home as well that you can search and explore. So yeah, this is a pretty cool adventure as well. So here's another adventure. It's for character levels 2 to 3, and it's called Assault on Raven's Ruin. And I need to be careful of the sheet. So here's the monster sheet. I'm going to kind of set this to the side. This is already breaking apart. One line's kind of broken apart already. So Assault on Raven's Ruins, you got your 16, new items, 16-page adventure, new monsters. You've got your DM panel here. You got your player's map, beautiful player's map. Just like the first adventure, look at that Raven's Rune, and it has all the rooms. They're all kind of 3D-ish. I really like it. I know that you start here, and then here's the other side of the map. Really nice. Assault on Raven's Rune. So I need to, oh man, I'm so, see how it's kind of breaking apart there? Ugh. I need to get pieces of cardboard and put those between the cardboard, I think. So Assault on Raven's Rune. The Scepter of Truth has been stolen, and a call has gone out for a few brave heroes to bring it home. In the Canyon of Thunder Rift, in the village of Klein, goblins have always been a nuisance, but the natives have dealt with them and continued an otherwise peaceful existence. Now, a valuable magic item called the Scepter of Truth has disappeared. The ingenuity of the crime bears the mark of the goblin's leader, the master thief Raven. The scepter must be recovered, but there is no one inclined with the strength and courage to penetrate Raven's trap-laden hideout, deep in goblin territory. A party of stout adventurers might survive the mission, but they will have to be quick, smart, and especially careful. This module has been created especially for the inexperienced dungeon master and players who are interested in the exploration of dungeons and ruins. So, who will answer the call, fellow adventurers? Assault on Raven's Ruin. Nice. Here's Quest for the Silver Sword. I really like this. When I was putting this together for Fantasy Grounds, I obviously read all of the adventures, and I actually really like this one. So, oh boy, here we go. Break this thing apart. So here's the stand-up sheets. Look at that, a gelatinous cube, a centipede swarm as well. Here's the beautiful map. I like this map. This is one of my favorite maps. Has the skull, and everything's like totally 3D in this looking. All the different piles of junk that actually turn into monsters. Not gonna, spoilers there. But yeah, there you go. If you haven't read this adventure since 1990, you deserve to have spoils. But then again, maybe you didn't know about Thunder Rift. But yeah, here you go. This is the castle, the dungeon. This is nice. Single-sided map. Your 16-page adventure. You know, new items in this and everything else. I'm trying to be careful of my stand-up sheet. So evil magic is afoot. On what should be the hottest day of the year, snow blankets the tiny village of Torlin. The winter weather wreaks its havoc week after week, and the people of Torlin are forced to abandon their homes. Only a few hardy souls remain in the village, one being Burgomaster Gustavan. So far, the Burgomaster's plan to save his town have failed, and now he has but one chance left to save his people. Gustavan seeks the aid of a band of young adventurers, much like yourselves. I just added that in, by the way. If they can uncover the force lurking in the ruins of Barrack's Keep and destroy the cause of the vile curse, all will be well again. If they fail, no one will be left alive in Torlin to mourn them. Ooh, that sounds brutal, doesn't it? Quest for the Silver Sword is an introductory module designed for use with the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game. Character levels 2 to 3. There you go. Beautiful product. I love these things. These Thunder Rift modules are really nice. Here's another one that I have. Rage of the Acosta. A adventure for character levels 2 to 4. And I really like the Rage of Ricotta as well. And I'll tell you why in just a couple of minutes. So, I got to keep remembering about these. So here's the sheet, a couple of Ricostas. There's a large gong. So there's a DM's version of the map. Here's your fold-out map. This is really nice too. I like this map. Look at this. Look at that. Rage of the Ricotta. This is actually pretty brutal. You know, a little nice outdoor bridge with a little pond. Look at the samurai sword on the right side. I like how they did these maps. I really did. Really did. So Rage of the Ricotta, you know, this is a 16-page adventure as well. Here are some new, there's right there, new monsters. I couldn't think of what to call them. So here is the new town of Artarashai, and this is sort of hidden on the eastern side of the map, and then it's fully fleshed out as well. But here's the cool thing. Look at this. It introduces a new class. You can actually play a Ricotta. You can only take a Ricotta to level 5, but there's a reason for that. Their saving throws are kick butt, and the weapons that they can use with multiple attacks are pretty vicious. So that's why they can only go to level 5. But Rage of the Ricotta, really cool adventure as well. Beware the Catman's Fury. This entry-level module pits a single-player character of 2nd to 4th level against Samurai Catman. Rage of the Ricotta is specifically designed as a one-on-one for a single dungeon master and one player. It can also be played by a DM and a group of players, or by a single player without a DM. So you can solo it, you can one-on-one it, or you can group play it, and then it tells you how to modify it as well, which is really nice. Especially being an entry-level game, it tells you how to adjust it, which is nice. Rage of the Ricotta takes place in the Thunder Rift game setting, and it is also kick-ass like the other adventures, like Quest for the Silver Sword, Assault on Raven's Ruins, etc. So you get everything you need to play Rage of the Ricotta for level 2 to 4. Last but not least, this is the highest level adventure, which is In the Phantom's Wake, and it is for character levels 3 to 5. And In the Phantom's Wake is still sealed, and I am not going to open this, but take my word for it. There is a page of monster stand-ups. There is a beautiful color poster map. And In the Phantom's Wake, not long ago, a magical vortex released into the lands of Thunder Rift a strange and haunted ship from another time and place. A cursed ship, bad luck for those who see it. The party never wanted to see the ship, much less board it. However, the mystical astrolabe they found must have had great power, at least enough to send them here. Too bad it's missing now. Will the heroes find a way off the haunted ship, or are they doomed to sail strange seas forever? Yeah, the map in this is a ship map. So this is like a ship map. You got to get off. It's like a ship adventure. So it's pretty cool. There's modification rules for AD&D 2nd edition. There's also new magic items in here. I remember seeing those as well. I think there was one of those. What is that? What are they called? Glass eyes, did you see? But yeah. So this is it. This is everything with Thunder Rift, everybody. This is, I believe I have everything for Thunder Rift. If I don't, please let me know down in the comments section. But these were like some of the last books that I actually bought before Walden Books started like closing down and stuff. But I know I got a couple of these at the game store too. So let me know down in the comments section below, everybody, if you have even heard of Thunder Rift. And this was like a last-ditch effort in the 1990s. So I imagine it was a last-ditch effort because 2nd edition was so popular. And I know that they wanted to continue with basic D&D, but I think this is like a last-ditch effort to try to keep it alive. But it didn't work out, unfortunately. And I wish it did, because I really honestly liked Thunder Rift. I liked the Gazetteer, and I liked all the lore on the map. It was really good. And I liked all the adventures too. They were simple, they were new player friendly, and that's what I liked about Thunder Rift. So let me know down in the comments section, did you guys play any Thunder Rift stuff? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please thumbs up the video if you liked it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next video, everybody, happy gaming and stay safe. Bye, everybody.